Let it do what it do, what it do.
I'm definitely face of boxing. Absolutely.
They up the level, I'm gonna up the level with them every time.
I mean what I say, lines only pub.
Charlo just dropped Lewin with that sweeping right and goes down face first. It's over.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another edition of The Morning After. The Morning After Show. Yes, sir. Me, the OG, and I'm bringing up the young G. Oh, I appreciate everybody that came in this morning. Thank you for getting up out your bed and hear a little boxing talk. So, without further ado, of course, I'm going to introduce and bring up none other than Knockout Boxing 86 TV. I'll call him the phenom of debate. Okay? So, with that, let's bring up Knockout on Boxing 86 TV. What's going on, Knockout?
Yo, what's up, man? Good morning. How you doing, chat? What's up with y'all? Salute to everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. How you doing, KQ?
Man, I'm doing fine, man. I'm doing great, man. I was trying to watch the Danny Garcia fight for a minute. They had it on YouTube for a minute. Then it went blank. Because they want you to pay $40 for it. Yeah. So I
did not watch that fight. I don't steal fights. Mm-hmm. I'm not buying that fight. I'm not buying Danny Garcia versus some bum. I did see the highlights that he got the knockout though, as expected. Yeah. So it is what it is. Really not a whole lot of great boxing on this weekend, but we still got a show to do. We still got a lot of stuff to talk about. So I'm with you. I'm not, hey, if y'all give me the prelims on YouTube, then y'all try to make me pay $40 for that. Y'all ain't finna steal my money.
Yeah, right. Never.
I ain't finna get my money. I can do something else with that $40. That's a meal for me and the wife. You know what I mean? Right. Get some Wingstop or something. Shit, something. I'm not doing that.
For real, man. So let's see who all in the building before we get started. All right.
Okay. All right.
So my man, all things is up in here. We got my man. Watch out. It's up in here. Watch out now. And we got my man WMS 702 is up in here. All right. We got in the building boxing in here. We got Emmanuel Pedigree is in here. And we got my man Mule is in here. All right. Okay. And we got Knight Rider coming up in the rear, baby. Yes, sir. All right. Pause.
Pause. Yeah, you got to pause that. Coming up in the rear. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you got to pause. Right.
Why can't you just say in the building late? Yeah. Knight Rider just got here.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to my dog Knight Rider. Son.
Or come through the
Knight Rider coming up in the rear.
Or the back door.
Get you some coffee. Get you some coffee, man. Sheesh.
Yeah. So,
goodness.
Yeah, but that's about it for right now. Okay.
All right.
You should increase expeditiously.
Somebody refresh the super chat.
Yeah. What's up, ghetto families? What's going on?
What's happening, man? Salute. All right. So let's get to it. I wanted to ask you, man. Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali. I know you've made some content on it. I've made some content on it as well, but we haven't talked to each other about it, man. Why the wily veteran Layla looked like she was keeping some bullets in the holster, and she been waiting, and she finally responded to all the Clarissa Shields call outs, and I think it got ugly for Clarissa, man. What's your thoughts on that whole back and forth, man? What's going on?
Well, Clarissa, Layla Ali is a icon in the eyes of women boxing. She was boxing when women boxing wasn't very popular. She was boxing when women didn't even have women boxing in the Olympics. So if you can't pay homage to the women that came before you, then there's a problem. But then again, She did do that. And Layla pretty much reached out to her. Matter of fact, she reached out to her so much that she asked the company that she was working for, hey, look here, allow me to go over and interview this young lady. She's a gold medalist, and she about to get a second gold medalist, things like that. But it went wrong somewhere. Now, the way Clarissa Shields came off, and you got to understand the age difference. And she kind of like, the talk that she was doing, calling her her red bone and this and that. First of all, that sounds like jealousy, okay? Because Layla Ali is very a nice looking young lady, and that sounds like jealousy to her. Because I know women like that back in high school and today. She figured that dark skinned women is not as popular as a woman like Layla Ali, and then it came into more discredit her record, and she praised her father but discredit his daughter, and that's not good. Then when I listened to her, I'm thinking, okay, it sounds like somebody in her ear. Then come to find out that her and Ann Wolf, they are tighter than tight, So there it escalated. It escalated. But Layla Ali, she kept being a professional. She not say nothing. She didn't go back and forth. But what she did other day, she kept everything. She did her research. And now don't forget, Layla Ali still well off. She married an ex-Chicago Bear. He's doing well, and Layla doing well. I mean, they got money too, So, but I think it's a miscommunication between generations. Like I keep telling everyone, Clarissa Shields, she can beat this. Listen, it's errors. Okay, me and A1, we always discuss this. It's errors in any type of sport.
Yeah.
You got to pay homage to Dr. J. Michael Jordan is a different era. LeBron James is a different era. Jerry West is a different era. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, different era. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
So she must, just calm down and because she's too hyped up. She's too. And I'm sorry to say this, but you can take the woman out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out the woman.
Dang, Clarissa. It's one of those things for me. It's kind of like Floyd Mayweather. It's kind of like Bud Crawford. I just believe when you got an all-time great fighter like Clarissa, something gonna be off a little bit. And unfortunately for her, her character and her attitude and just who she is as a woman, it's gonna always rub people the wrong way because she got character issues, but some of that same selfishness, some of that same chip on her shoulder, that's what make her a great fighter. So it's like, how do you balance that, right? Same thing with Floyd Mayweather, right? Always having to be in the spotlight, always having to be the center of attention. What that mean when he had big moments in the ring, he never got nervous because that's what he wanted. That's what he thrived off of. Bud Crawford, same thing. Always got to have an upper hand. Won't give an inch in negotiations. Won't give in to nothing. Well, shit, that's what make him a great fighter because that's how he fight. Like he ain't finna back down. He get a dog. So it's kind of two sides to everything. But I do think Clarissa got bodied by Layla Ali because Layla Ali exposed a huge character flaw in Clarissa Shields. And this me against the world mentality and then biting people that actually were on your side or whatever. To me, that ain't got nothing to do with fighting, KQ. That ain't got nothing to do with boxing. And I understand that she come from some different circumstances, but when people is trying to help you or people ain't said nothing about you and you drum up this fake beef, it's gonna look bad on you, man. It's gonna look bad at you, but bad on you. But when you see stuff like this, I can see why she's so close to Bud Crawford. I can see why she's so close to Shakur Stevenson because they all kind of got the same. They got the same ways about them, bro. You know what I mean? Like they got some underhanded behind your back, just nasty ways that people that's gonna be rubbing people the wrong way, but all of them can fight. So you give them credit where it's due, but then you also point out the character flaws. And unfortunately for Clarissa Shields, Layla Ali looks to have kept the file. she looked like she kept a file, like she got a file saved in her computer. It's just the Clarissa Shields body bag file. And Clarissa was doing all that talking for years and years. Then Layla dropped that bomb on it, and all Clarissa could say is fight. Let's fight then. Like, you ain't got nothing to say now. You was talking so crazy just about a week ago. Now you ain't got nothing to say. And I think it also speaks to KQ, the lack of competition for Clarissa Shields. She ain't got no, like, the fact that we talking about Clarissa Shields' beef with Layla Ali and not some fighter at 168 or some fighter at 160 or whatever, it just goes to show you that women's boxing still is great. Don't get me wrong. It's great. However, it's still thin. It's still not a lot of women. It's some thin weight classes. And Clarissa right now at light heavyweight, super middleweight, she ain't really got no fights. Outside of Shadasia Green, there's nobody up there for her to fight. So I would suggest Clarissa leave Layla Ali alone, and she need to get a nutritionist. She need to get on a diet, and she need to try to find her way down to 154, 147 again, where it is some actual smoke. Some women can meet her, at 147. She could possibly meet Baumgartner there one day. She can meet Michaela Mayer at 147. She can meet those UK women like Terry Harper and what's the girl, Natasha Jonas, and all these UK fighters that got names and stuff that are coming up. Carolyn Dubois will be at 147 one day. So she got to find a way to get in the mix with these women that are named in boxing, because up there at 168, she already beat Savannah Marshall. If she beats Shadasia Green, now we're talking about what? Watching her fight Franchon Cruz DeZern again? You gonna go back like she gotta find a way to, and it sucks because you would hope it would be smoke, but she gotta find a way to get down in weight, man. Otherwise, this is gonna be her relevancy, bro. Talking to a married dude as her boyfriend and being in the beef with a 50-year-old woman and not what she's doing in the ring. And that's unfortunate for her, but that's where she at right now. So hopefully somebody is in her ear telling her the truth so she can figure out what's going on. That all them chains and money she's spending on rap videos, because she can't rap. So she needs to put that stuff down and spend that money on a nutritionist that can get her to lose 15 to 20 pounds so she can get down to them weight classes and start whooping on these chicks' tail. And we can get back to knowing Clarissa Shields for being the GOAT and not these out of the ring antics. Because it's getting ugly, bro. It's getting like she's such a great fighter, but we don't even talk about her in the ring no more, KQ.
Yeah.
When we talk about her now, it's like, oh, what did she say about Tank? Oh, what's going on with her in her personal life with a boyfriend? Oh, what did she say about Layla Ali? We don't even talk about the great fighter, the 2-time Olympic gold medalist, the 3-time undisputed. Like, we don't even talk about that no more.
Right.
Get us back to talking about that so you can whoop some ass. Exactly. You know what I mean? And that's all I got on that, bro. Let me go turn this fan on. It got hot in here. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. Okay. Make sure y'all support Knockout Boxing 86 TV. His cash app is right under there. Knockout Boxing 86 TV. And my cash app is 275 KQKC. All right. So I appreciate y'all. And so make sure y'all show us love. Okay. All right. We both working hard. We both getting up on a Sunday morning. Even though no boxing, baby, but we're gonna bring you some news you can use, baby. All right. All right.
I want to ask you this. I want to ask you this because I brought this up on my live stream, and I want to get your thoughts on this because I usually have to talk to a lot of casuals, or I talk to some of the homies in the chat, but like other content creators, I don't talk to them a lot. And so I wanted to ask you this because we were on the subject of Clarissa Shields. I think there's a young lady out there that's gonna do Clarissa Shields dirty in terms of Clarissa Shields the GOAT right now, but about 3 or 4 years when she get done fighting, people won't remember her as that because it's gonna be another young lady that's gonna take that title from her. What would you say to me telling you I think Gabriela Fundora is gonna surpass Clarissa Shields' accomplishments and she's gonna become the GOAT one day?
I don't say you spot on. I'm not saying because my relationship with Samson, and but I think you spot on because You got Umbrella Fondor. She's already undisputed at a young age. Okay, she's
at 112.
Yes,
112 pounds. Yep.
You know, so that's not a mistake. She's that good. Now, also her style, the way she fights, it's gonna be hard to beat her because she got the height, she got the reach, and she got the ring IQ.
Damn near 6 feet tall, fighting at 112 pounds, KQ, as a woman.
yeah. You know, I mean, they are big people in their family, right? No, their eyesight is kind of bad, but they can overcome that. You know, they got special contacts now. They wear and everything. So, but yes, I believe that. I believe the way boxing's going today, and the way it's kind of like not easy, but it's kind of like easier now to get undisputed. Look at
especially in women's boxing, because there's not a lot of money in it, and Gabriella gonna always be the money girl. So everybody gonna have to come to her. She gonna get opportunities,
right?
All of that. And I see. My bad, KQ. Go ahead. My fault.
No. I'm just saying that you can see how a lot of women, about what you about to say, that wants to fight her, you know, and she, you know, lining them up and she knocking them down. Now, one thing about it, she don't say no. She's not trying to get a tune up or anything like that. And she just go in there and do what she have to do.
Yeah.
And no, when you look at her, when you look at her brother, when y'all look at them outside the ring, you be like, no, you scream out nerd.
Yeah, like you can't fight. I'll whoop your ass out of them glasses and trifocals you can't see. Boy, I'll whoop your ass, mess around, get pieced up at the bar, thinking something sweet.
Right. You know, and they're nice people. You know, when I hear they are real nice. You know, and I think the sky's the limit for her because, like I said, her style is just so hard to beat. And
this is where I'm at with it, KQ. I think Clarissa's far more skilled. I think she's a more skilled boxer. And I see drinking one hit to quit it, and I feel y'all, but this is kind of like, you know, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, Abdullah Mason. I'm just, you know, I'm forecasting a little bit, y'all. That's all. Just a little forecast. No disrespect to Clarissa, just forecasting. And what my mind is, KQ, she fights at 112. 115 is the next weight class. 118 is the next weight class. 122 is the next weight class, right? That's 4 weight classes. I think she could be a 4-weight undisputed champion. I don't think anybody in them weight classes is going to be able to do nothing with her. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. And I think she's going to get stronger as she goes up in weight. The girls are not going to get taller. She's going to be 5'10" with a 71, 72-inch arm reach. Fighting all these girls is 5 feet tall, man. Yeah. And so she going to have crazy advantages, and she be piecing girls up, and she got power. She on like a 3 or 4 fight knockout streak. So I think she's going to be able to accomplish some of the same things, but I think her performances are going to look much more crazy. So I that's where I'm going with it. I just think, again, like I was saying about women's boxing earlier, it has evolved. Don't get me wrong, but it hasn't evolved to the point to where, like in men's boxing, you can go to the lower weight classes. You see Jesse Bam Rodriguez, you see Junto Nakatani, you see Monster Inoue. At 135, you see Tank Davis, you see Shakur Stevenson, you see Abdullah Mason, you see Floyd Schofield, Raymond Muratali. You see a lot of names, a lot of talent in men's boxing. Women's boxing, you're down at the lower weight class, you see Gabriella Fondora and you see nobody else, right? Up there where Clarissa is, you got Clarissa Shields, Shadesa Green, and Savannah Marshall, and then there's nobody else for like 4 or 5 weight classes, right? And so because the talent is not as deep, and she's going to be able to go up 4 or 5 weight classes without having to see any real competition, we could be looking at the first ever 4-division undisputed champion by the time this girl is like 25, 28, 29 years old. Does that mean I think she can beat Clarissa Shields in a fight? No, that's not what I'm saying. I think Clarissa Shields is an outboxer. She'll take her power just fine. She's bigger than her. Clarissa will piece her up like she did Savannah Marshall. That's not the point. The point is, I think when it's all said and done, Clarissa Shields will still be a 3-time undisputed champion. I do think Clarissa will retire undefeated, but I think Gabriella can get to 4-time undisputed, 5-time undisputed. Right. I think she'll have more professional fights, and she's probably about to go on a crazy knockout streak with these girls they're gonna be putting in the ring with her. So that's where I'm coming from, bro. That's so not to say she's better from a talent perspective, but I do think KQ, she's gonna be the most accomplished women's fighter of all time when it's all said and done, bro.
Yeah. I always say this though. Those weight classes, they need to get rid of a couple of them down there. They're so close together. They within 2 or 3 pounds, you know.
No, that's facts.
You know, so no, because she's just gonna blow right by me anyway.
Yeah, poor Clarissa go up 14 pounds. It's only like 3 weight classes. She go from 154, 160, 168. It's only 3.
Right.
You know, Gabriella Fundora be like 112, 115, 118, 122. That's only 10 pounds. And she done went up 5 weight classes, bro.
Yeah, you know, and that's why a lot of people don't like to watch the smaller weight classes. I do.
Nah, they entertaining. If you don't like the small like that, I think when I have conversations, KQ, and I don't know how when you talking to people about boxing on the streets or like in your real life or whatever. In my real life, to find out whether or not I'm talking to a casual, first thing I ask them is 2 things: who's your favorite prospect, and then do you watch the smaller weight classes? If they can't answer them 2 questions, I adjust my conversation because I know I'm talking to a casual. like you got like, how do you not watch? How can you watch like your guy like Chocolatito, right? My guy Jesse Bam Rodriguez. How can you watch them fight and be like, yeah, I don't like the smaller weight classes? Like what?
Right. Yeah.
Like them boys is more entertaining than some of your favorite fighters.
Right. That's what I say. You know, they let their hands go all the time, the whole round. You know,
yeah, bro.
So
crazy.
I love it. You know, so but so I think Gabby B, you know, she's gonna be up there, and she's gonna go through a lot of these women.
Yeah.
Not only because of her height and all that, she got a very, very high ring IQ. You know, she knows whatever every style they bring at her, and like she said, she knows how to fight, no matter if they big or small or whatever. She knows how to fight them, you know. And then she had to get her timing. That's the only problem, her timing. Because once she start throwing, you know, no matter if they small or tall, she overthrow them a lot. If you notice, she overthrowing a lot. But once she get her timing down, man, boom, bam. You know, and she's a southpaw too.
Yeah, so, nasty. Let me shift the conversation a little bit if I could, KQ. I know we were talking off camera, and we not the type of co-host that's gonna sit up here and lie to y'all. We did not watch the Danny Garcia farewell fight because we wasn't finna pay $40 for that stuff. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm not finna steal the fight, and I'm not paying $40 to watch Danny Garcia farewell fight. I did see the highlights though, KQ. And he got the 4th round knockout. If this is his farewell fight, so to speak, if he never fights again, just real quick, what's your favorite Danny Garcia moment? What do you remember the most about Danny Garcia, man?
Man, you know what? I got really 2 of Danny Garcia. Okay, the first one when he fought Zab Judah. Now, Danny Garcia, Zab Judah, they put on a damn great performance. I mean, Danny Garcia was winning that fight. He was piecing up Zab, but Zab came back from a knockdown, everything. He came back with a vengeance. You know, still he lost the fight, but he showed that he had heart in that fight. And I mean, Danny was at his best at that time. And also, also like when he fought Matisse. Okay, Matisse.
Yeah, he was an underdog in that fight.
Right. He was an underdog. And, you know, I'm like, man, Danny's finna get whooped tonight, right? Because Matisse, you know, he hits hard at that time. He hits hard. Argentina guy, all them guys from Argentina hits hard. And, man, I said, man, Danny's finna get pieced up. Man, Danny was in that corner, and Matisse got him in the, by the turnbuckle. Man, Danny just let go, boy. I mean, he let his hands go, man. He hurt Matisse. And he won that fight. He won that fight, man. And I'm like, wow, that Danny Garcia is something else. Because when he throw the right hand, he loops it, right? He don't throw it straight right. He loops the right hand. You know,
caught his ass and did him dirty. Yeah, Danny got some good memories. Now, this is gonna be biased as hell. I'm sorry. This is gonna be biased as hell what I'm about to say. First of all, Mule, I would say yes, Danny's going to the Hall of Fame. 2 division champions typically usually get in, bro. There's not a 2 division champion I could think of that didn't get in the Hall of Fame. So off the strength of being a 2 division champion, Danny will probably get in. Plus, I think he unified at 140. He probably in there. Drake, you should have just went behind me on my video, man. You would have made some money with your boy. I called it in the 4th to 6th round, bro. You should have went with me, man. You should have went with your boy KO. Drink, damn. You would have made some money with me. Now this is gonna be biased as shit, KQ, what I'm about to say. But my greatest memory of Danny Garcia is when my boy Earl came back from that car wreck and whooped his ass. Boy, that was it. Hey, bro, look, it's Dallas, Texas all day. Hey, when my boy Earl came back triumphant over that car wreck and everybody was doubting him and he defended against Danny Garcia and he beat that boy ass. Oh, man. Maybe I did drink. Maybe I'm getting it confused. I damn sure put him on my money line bet though. But yeah, that's my favorite memory, bro. My favorite memory was when watching Earl come back and beat Danny Garcia, and that's unfortunate because Danny got some great moments. But to me, he's kind of more so remembered that when he stepped up in the weight, he kind of lost all the big fights. The title that he got, he won it as a vacant, and then he lost to Sean Porter, lost to Keith Thurman, lost to Earl Spence. He lost all his big time fights at 147. So, but 2 division champion, always in his prime. It was very durable, could take a punch well, and he had some banger fights. Boy, him and Keith was a great fight. Him and Sean Porter was a great fight. Just a really, really good fighter, man. And salute to Danny Garcia. If this is his last fight, appreciate what you gave us, man. Appreciate what you gave to the sport of boxing. All right, let's keep it going, man. Something else happened at the Danny Garcia fight that I think we need to talk about. KQ, I saw a video on Fight Hype this morning. Teofimo Lopez, he's acting very, very shaky about that Shakur Stevenson fight now. Somebody was trying to ask him about fighting Shakur Stevenson in an interview. He was like, I don't know. I'm so good. They want me, blah, blah, blah. But I can do anything, right? You just got to wait and see. And then they kept trying to ask him about Shakur. He gave him his back and just walked out the arena. Just walked away from the dude. It's looking like Teofimo might be doing some Teofimo things. He might just be ducking out on Shakur Stevenson. What do you think of that? Because he's looking very, very shaky in the light right now.
Man, I said this. I said, listen, this fight is not a done deal yet. And I don't consider a done deal till he gets in the ring. Yeah. See, Tio like to play them games. And he's trying to play them games with Shakur.
Oh, my bad. And he even faced off with Richardson Hitchens too. During that time. But go ahead, my bad.
Now, I will say this. Shakur Stevenson know how he is. He knows how the games he plays. Now, Shakur, he thought that was going to be an easy fight or an easy fight to make. Then he stopped and got away from Matisse. He didn't want to fight him because he knew that, hey, this dude hit hard. I'm going to stay away from this guy. All right, so I'm going to go with Tio. That way, Tio might do, he might not do. That way, I can say he ducked me. All right, I can say that. That's what I'm thinking. Now, I'm not saying he's saying that or not, but it might be a possibility. But that's Tio. No, listen, don't go around complaining that Top Rank doing you wrong and you ain't even acting right yourself. You always complaining about somebody this and that. Then you talking about you going over to PBC. Trust me, nobody want to be bothered with you when you're acting like this, dude. Your career pretty much is almost out the door because no one's taking you seriously. Because when they present you a fight, what do? You play around with it. You don't take it seriously. Somebody got to hold you accountable. Now, see, he is chasing the bag. Just like the rest of them, Devin Haney. They are chasing the bag. And that's what they're doing right now. They chasing the bag. And now, Turkey, he got him in there to fight for a minute. And how that fight turned out. Not so
boring
good.
As hell.
Yes, not so good. And then think about him and Shakur. Shakur already is a boring fighter. All right? Don't look at me crazy, y'all. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. What's so exciting about Shakur Stevenson? Somebody please tell me. All right. I mean, have you ever thought about getting your popcorn and watching him so excited? No. You know, you feel like taking a nap when you watch him fight. You know, it is what it is. But still in all, them two together, you know, makes not a great fight. You know, so Tio, you know, I saw this coming a long time ago. I told everybody, you know, I'd be surprised if he even go through with it. So, but that's all I got.
Yeah, I think that I'm with you, right? I think it'd be a good legacy fight. I think it'll have entertainment value will be very low. Like I don't think it'll be that entertaining. But like I said, when they first started saying rumors of this fight, I've been on this like you from day one, where I'm like, if it happens, all right, cool. But I don't trust Teofimo. You can't trust him. This man pulls out of fights, pulls out of negotiations, pump fakes, lies, all kind of stuff. So I don't trust him at all. And then when you look at the business behind it, Top Rank, who's very, very friendly and very, you know, good with the WBO, they had Shakur Stevens. I mean, they had Keyshawn Davis moved into the #1 contender position for the for Teofimo's belt. And I don't think Top Rank wants that fight. If they already had, remember when they had Teofimo and he fought Kambosos and he went on, fought him on the zone because Top Rank didn't want to pay what Teofimo was looking for, and Teofimo went over there and lost all them belts. And then Bob Arum had to get a deal with Lou DiBella and Kambosos so he could still kind of have control of the belts. And he gave Lou DiBella the deal with ESPN and the Top Rank stuff so he could still kind of have control of Kambosos. I think that Bob Arum don't want to risk Teofimo losing to Shakur Stevenson and losing his damn belt. He want if Tio's gonna lose, he wants him to lose to one of his fighters, bro.
Right.
And so I think Bob is looking at, yo, no, we want to do an in-house fight with Keyshawn, or we want to do an in-house fight with one of our champions from 135 coming up. If Abdullah is able to beat Sam Noakes, we're not finna give him to Shakur Stevenson, who left us and went somewhere else. Like, we're not trying to do that. So for me, man, from the business side and politics side of it, and also just Teofimo being very flaky, I think this is all cap. And then I saw you put Drink More Water's comment up there. I gotta say, I don't disagree with it. I do believe there could be this whole thing with like Shakur and Devin, where they both like agree behind the scenes. Let's clout chase off each other. Let's go back and forth in the media to keep our name buzzing because we don't really got nothing going on. Because Devin and Shakur, they was going back and forth down at 135. But then it came out that they actually had agreed that we're going to meet up at a different weight class. We're going to meet up at the top at 147. So it's like, bro, you can't trust these dudes. They probably got some DMs going back and forth. Look at them. We acting like we going in negotiations, but we really not. Like, I don't trust none of them, bro. Like, especially them two right there. So we'll see. But I do got to say, T.O. is kind of, he put the, who should I fight, Manny Pacquiao or Shakur? He put that shit on his Instagram, then deleted it. Now he's acting flaky and funny at fights where they try to interview him and ask him about what's next and what's the next fight. It's getting real flaky from his side, so I'm not trusting it at all, man. That's where I'm at with it, man.
And let me just add this, since we mentioned Shakur. Listen, Shakur Stevenson, if you fight the next fight, well, you said Tio, which we don't even know there's going to be a fight. If you win, you're not going to be the man. So I don't know where you're getting that from. I know where you're getting it from. You buying into turkey bullshit. You buying into Eddie bullshit. All right? When the Ring magazine, they've been trying to position themselves as a sanctioned body. But I'm sorry, they're not. And you're not going to be the man. All right? Because I'm going to tell you, you got some other champions that got something to say about that. Like Gary Antoine Russell.
Can't be the man when there's 3 other champions in your division, bro.
Right.
That's crazy.
See, they're trying to separate themselves from the real deal boxing or other boxers. So, no, it's not that easy. Yeah, your boy, Terrence Crawford, now he did that. He only had one fight, and then next thing you know, he undisputed, like he did Earl Spence, like he did Canelo. All right? Everybody else did the heavy lifting and everything, and he come in and fight one fight, and now he's the man undisputed. Now me, I'm sorry. All right. I believe that you have to go through the whole division like Jamel did. Clean it out. Then you become undisputed. Now that is something to brag about. That is something to goddamn talk about. All right, that's what I'm just saying. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you can brag about being T.O. It's just like when you act like, but it's the extra sauce, right? Like beating T.O. is a great win, but bro, you still got Gary Antoine in the WBA. You still got Super L in the WBC. You got Richard Hitchens in the IBF. Like, bro, stop it. You're not the man, dog. You gotta. Can you at least get two of them? At least get two of them. Then we'll say going into the undisputed fight, you the man. But until then, bro, stop that. Cut that issue out, man. So, but you got anything else on that? Or we can keep moving.
No. I'm done with it. Yeah.
All right. So, Turkey Al-Sheikh, he told us pay-per-views was dead. He said, I have talked to my brother Shay, the CEO of DAZN, and we will no longer be charging pay-per-views. We're not doing no more pay-per-views, starting with the Ring 4 card. Then a month later, he said, I want to let everybody know the Ring 4 card with David Benavidez, Devin Haney, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, Abdullah Mason. I am charging $59.99 for this card. He lied. Or he changed his mind. However you want to look at it. He told us it was free KQ and it's not free no more. What's your thoughts?
Man, listen. They did say it, that pay-per-view is dead. Shay, that's why I put that thumbnail up there. Shay, Eddie, and Turkey. Then when someone approached Turkey about it, I should have put the tweet up there. Well, Turkey said, "Well, Turkey answered, and he answered just like a liar." Well, I didn't say that. They said that. DAZN said that. I didn't say that. So he pointing the finger at somebody else. But see. But it all boils down to this. It all boils down to, we told you so. We told you so. Now, the money, I told you, millionaires get tired of losing money.
I want to say this too. I just got this from my homie, LeRon John. Just want to let you know, were you planning on watching the Joseph Parker and Fabio Wardley heavyweight fight next week on DAZN?
Mike, yeah.
You were gonna watch it? Yeah, that's $59.99 too. They're charging pay-per-view for that too. But go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, keep going.
They're not very popular. I mean, come on, really? $59 for that shit. I mean, come on, right? Man, yeah. See, what it is, and you know what? While I'm at it, I might as well go add this in too. The zone is trying to now, okay? Let's add this on too.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
The zone is trying to come up with a super package. Okay, it's called a VIP package. All right, so you can buy it once a month, and with that package, you would get the pay-per-view and other highlights and things like that. So they're going up on the price monthly. Now, this is like another step. Like StreamYard got the one price and this price. Well,
yeah.
The zone is trying to do. Okay, the zone is trying to do this too now. All right, you can pay that $29 a month, but we got another package where you can get everything for a certain price. See, that's what I mean. I told y'all asses that the zone was going broke. Turkey bailed them out. And now, look at Turkey. Now, Turkey got 40% of Matchroom because his daddy worked so hard, and then Eddie just couldn't do nothing but give some away. And then now, all of a sudden, Turkey run out of money. Why? Because y'all said, "Oh man, he changed in boxing." How you looking now, y'all? How's he looking?
That boy looking like he got that mandate. Like, look, you gotta try to get some of this money back. Hey, the Crown Prince, like, look, man, you can't keep wasting this money, man. What the hell going on? We gotta try to make some of this money back.
Yeah, millionaires get tired of losing money. And I mean, come on. Hey, Al, man, how you doing this, Al?
Help me, please.
Help me.
Dang, bro.
So, I feel bad, for the boxing fans, and that oil money's running out, my queen. That oil money's running out. They're spending too much. They got to save a little bit for their country, So, now everybody was running over there with their hands out, and Tank told them so.
They got about another year of this shit. It's winding down. It's winding down. When you start going back on your word and your business plans keep failing left and right, it's only but so long the government, especially a dictatorship like that, it's only but so long he gonna let you keep wasting that money like that, man.
Yeah.
Only but so long you get to keep wasting that money. And here's my thing with it, KQ. The pay-per-view, it's worth pay-per-view. I got Abdullah Mason, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, Devin Haney, Brian Norman. They like it's a great card. It's worth pay-per-view. I just don't like being lied to.
Right.
Like, don't tell me one thing and then change your tune on me and then expect me not to say nothing. Like, and I'm not Shakur Stevens. I'm not gonna apologize. You know what I mean? Like, he did that shit to Shakur. He told him he was gonna pay him something for Williams and Pater, changed the number on him, and then he made Shakur Stevenson apologize and threw his ass on the undercard. Well, now he's doing this shit to the millions of boxing fans out here. And then now you said he made a response and he was lying, talking about DAZN said that nigga is on your Twitter feed. Did Floyd Schofield Sr. hack you? Did he hack you and get in your shit like he do his son and tweet that for you? No, you tweeted that out that you wasn't charging pay-per-views no more. Only to turn around and have to start charging for pay-per-views. You know why, KQ? Because this is what I believe. Because they tried to do that, and then they tried to announce that shit that you announced where they was like, yeah, okay, we ain't charging pay-per-views, but we're going to raise the price and give y'all access to this exclusive content or whatever. And then they looking at them numbers, and I bet you they didn't get the new subscriptions that they thought they was going to get. And nobody went for that new price or whatever. And so now they're trying to find a way to make it up, and now they're charging pay-per-views again, bro.
Yeah.
It's absolutely trash. And my biggest thing is people will find ways, make up stories, make up narratives, and make up lies when it comes to other promoters or other power players in boxing. If this had been Al Heyman or this had been Bob Arum or it had been a fighter that people don't like, they would have been going crazy, going in on them. They hang on to every word and break down everything and get real detailed just to try to paint a narrative about somebody that they don't like. But when it's Turkey, they'll let Turkey lie to them like this and then still call him your excellency and act like this shit don't exist. What's excellent about this shit? What's excellent about lying to boxing fans, telling us some shit is gonna be free, and then turning around and charging us for it? What's excellent about this shit, man?
Right. They need the money. They need the money. Yeah. You know, so
crazy, bro.
Yeah. Crazy. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but we trying to tell these guys, not you all particular, but the ones that say Turkey's saving boxing. Well, no, he's not saving boxing. He's duplicating it. That's all. That's all he's doing. And now everybody said this and that about PBC, but it's mighty funny. PBC is still going strong. It's still mighty funny. PBC is still going strong. Everybody said Tank gonna have to eventually bend down and bend the knee and kiss Turkey ring. Well, he don't have to bend down so far, because last time I checked, he getting paid more than Terrence Crawford got paid. You know, so I mean, so what we talking about here? I mean, it is what it is. And now Turkey is trying to find out. We told Turkey, go get some help, because you don't know how to match make. You don't know how to put on a performance. We don't want to see a concert. We don't want to see a goddamn Mercedes getaway. We don't want to see a free trip to Dubai. Yeah, we probably can't afford the hotels over there, let alone go there and drive Mercedes, and half of y'all can't afford the insurance on it. You know, so I mean, all we want was a beer and a fucking hot dog, and we good.
Oh, man.
We good.
You ain't wrong, no. That's funny, but you is not wrong, man. So I want to switch gears again. You know, yeah, that pay-per-view shit, that really ran me hot. And I hate to be right. Well, I like being right, but I hate that people are finally getting to see it. Like, when you should have saw this shit coming, the writing been on the wall. Like, he's a liar and he's an agent, man. He is an agent working for Saudi Arabia. And the sooner that y'all understand that, the better off you'll be. Jake Paul did an interview. Jake Paul did an interview over on Double Coverage Podcast, and he had some interesting things to say, KQ. He said that there is a huge knockout bonus in him and Tank Davis fight. TKOs are included, and whoever gets a knockout, if one of them gets knocked out, that person will get a huge bonus. Also, he said the only reason they have to call this an exhibition is because the weight difference. Otherwise, it would have been a real fight. He said it's not like Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather where they fought the exhibition and there was no winner announced. He said there will be a winner announced at the end of their fight. So has some very interesting things to say about the fight. What do you think of there being a KO bonus between Tank Davis and Jake Paul? And does that change anything in your mind in terms of watching the fight or seeing if the fight is real or fake? What's your thoughts on that, man?
Well, I like it in a way because it shows that, okay, a knockout bonus. Well, okay, maybe this ain't scripted. Maybe this is a real deal. So maybe, Tank might try to go in there and don't act like a sparring session and go in there and try to really knock this dude out. And then, of course, Jake Paul, he's not a professional. He never had no background in boxing, so maybe he's going to try to use his weight to pretty much knock Tank out. So, or maybe it might not be a knockout at all. Maybe they're just doing that to put more eyes on the sport. Because, see, everybody going to watch it. Y'all might talk y'all shit. It is a trash fight, in my opinion. But I guarantee you, y'all going to look at it. Y'all going to watch it. I guarantee you that. Because y'all want to see what's going to happen. That's all. All right? Just like me. I want to see what will happen. What would Tank do? That right there, by saying a knockout bonus, that's putting more eyes on the sport. Because remember, that's why Tank is so popular today. Because knockout sells. Knockout sells. And now they put a knockout clause in there. Wow. People going to tune in now, baby. People going to tune in now. Because I don't want to just beat him. I want to knock his ass out for the extra money. So, I mean, it might not happen, but it's a good play. It's a good ploy to bring more eyes to the sport. So that's what I say. Yeah. So that's all I got on it. Knockout. Yeah.
I think that it's important to remember that.
Yes, sir, Dimitri. I'm sorry. Yes, sir, Dimitri. I'm
calling. Yeah, he calling that fight. He calling that fight. Come on, man.
because we got other fighters on the undercard. I know I don't call Jake Paul fights. But of course, we got real fights on the undercard too. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't cover Jake Paul fights. He fighting Tank though. We covering that shit. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Y'all man. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Y'all crazy. If you a content creator out there and you ain't talking about Tank Davis and Jake Paul, that's cool. I'll take all your subscribers. No problem. No problem. Don't talk about them then. Don't talk about them then.
We're gonna knock out platform the next day.
Yeah, I take all that shit. As far as the knockout bonus, I listen to what people say. There's a lot of people saying Tank Davis is only motivated by money. He only cares about getting money in the sport of boxing and all that. Well, this is a great way to get him to go in there and fight, ain't it? Yeah. It's a great way to get him to go in there and fight. And I'm of the mindset like this, KQ. I believe that you can't go in this fight if you Tank or Jake Paul and it looks fake and it's underwhelming and neither one of y'all try, because it's gonna be a huge hit to both of their brand. I think they gotta try. I don't think Netflix, because these are business relationships. If you go in there and you shit the bed and Netflix put all this money behind you and y'all don't try and y'all have a sparring session, Netflix ain't gonna have your back no more.
Right.
Netflix not paying it. They not putting up money for a sham. They putting up money because they want to build something. They want to see something good. So I believe that this is gonna be a good thing for the fight. And I'm of the mindset, bro, unless somebody can convince me otherwise, if they really gonna go in there and fight, which I believe is getting closer and closer to me believing that that's what's gonna happen, Jake Paul finna get his issue. He finna get toe up from the flow up, man. He finna get toe up from the flow up. That boy he just a big punching bag. If it's a real fight, Jake Paul ain't nothing but a big punching bag, man. That's all he is. And I saw Drink just said the betting lines are minus 175. Man, I might throw about $400-500 on Tank by KO. If I really feel like it's gonna be a real fight, Tank ain't nothing Jake Paul can do with that boy, man. Nothing. He ain't got the experience. He ain't used to taking the type of punches. He don't have the talent. Tank is going to do him dirty if it's a real fight. And the KO bonus leads me to believe that it's going to be something real, because Tank gonna try to go get that bag. And they saying they got a $2 million bet on it. I don't know how real that is. They did shake on it on camera. So yeah, man, people are gonna be interested. This just makes it more interesting. And somebody gonna go viral, KQ. I believe somebody gonna get their ass knocked off, and it's gonna go viral because these are two of the biggest names that we have in American boxing, two of the biggest names in pop culture. Somebody gonna get knocked out, and it's gonna do millions and millions of views in less than 24 hours.
Yeah,
that's what I believe is about to happen. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens. But that's all I got on it, man.
All right. Okay. Shout out to my man Leo. States in the super chat. If there's a KO bonus, then they should fight on their normal worn gloves. Salute to you both. All right.
Salute to you, man. Salute to you, man.
I appreciate.
I don't disagree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree with that at all, Leo. Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. Tank gonna look like he got big old pillows on his hand, but he can get it. He can get it done. He can get it done.
Is Tank gonna fight in 8 ounce?
Nah, he's fighting. They fighting in 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah, they fighting in 12s is what they said. I wanted to ask you something else. Surrounding this fight. You know, there's this whole line of code talk. You know, when Boots Ennis trained with Canelo Alvarez, he was off code, according to some Terrence Crawford fans. So I just wanted to ask you, Raymond Ford and Montana Love are training with Jake Paul and helping him get ready for Tank Davis. Are they off code?
I mean, no. I mean, in the eyes of Terrence Crawford and them, yeah, he off code. They off code. You know, because real boxers supposed to fight real boxers. I mean, support real boxers.
Yeah.
But when Raymond Ford hanging out with Shakur Stevenson, Bud Crawford, Carissa Shields,
yeah,
then that goes to show you, yeah, we're gonna help the enemy because we don't like you. And let's be honest, y'all. Let's not start that. Y'all know that Raymond Ford now is part of the B.
Tag team partners. Him and Shakur, tag team partners. Fact. Yeah.
Yes. So that's what they're gonna try to do the best they can to give Jake Paul pointers. That's what they're gonna do. They'll get him pointers on how to get Tank and how to tire him out or whatever, and jump on him soon you go out there because Tank like to take out for a couple rounds to figure you out. You know, all that thing, all those things. But they forgot that Tank is still the better fighter than them. Okay, so I mean that's Raymond Ford. You know, Raymond Ford. I'm very surprised at him. You know,
I'm not.
You know, I didn't think he was gonna go that route. You know, that hater route or that jealous route or whatever kind of route they are. You know, but you know, it is what it is. But I guarantee you, see, Tank, that's when he is at his best. That's when he's at his best, in my opinion. When he's mad, when he thinks you're trying to, you know, play him or whatever it might be. That's when he fight the best. You know, so, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Because one thing about it is, Jake Paul is not that type of boxer where he can download all that y'all telling him and he go out there and do it. No, it don't work like that. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, man. I don't think ain't nobody off code. I mean, if Jake Paul paying you good to help him in camp, you go help him in camp, and of course they help him because you know it's the world against Tank down there. So I don't expect nothing different from Raymond Ford and Montana Love. I would just tell Jake Paul. Raymond Ford, you can kind of halfway understand, but why would you bring Montana Love into your camp when we all seen Tank Davis whooping Montana Love ass on camera? Ain't nothing Montana Love can help you do with Gervonta Tank Davis because he got his ass whooped by Gervonta Tank Davis. Anybody getting stopped and knocked out by Liam Perot probably ain't gonna be able to help you with no damn Tank Davis. But KQ, I just got a call. I got to go deal with some family stuff, man. So I do got to run off. So I'm gonna hop off. Salute to you. Salute to everybody in the chat. I'll call you later, man. But I got to run.
Okay. All right, cool, man. All right, take it easy, brother.
Salute to everybody in the chat. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy the rest of the show. I'll see y'all soon.
All right, peace. All right. Okay. Okay, y'all. Okay. Knockout gone, but hey, KQ still here. I'm gonna finish the show, okay? Is that all right with y'all? All right. And I'm taking all questions. Anybody got any questions, any concerns? All right. Because I'm gonna take some questions, okay? Now, of course, Jaron Ennis, okay? We got to talk about that, all right? Okay, we're going to talk about that for a minute, okay? And shout out to Knockout. Thank him for coming in. He got an family emergency, but KQ will go ahead and finish this. Now, Boost versus Virgil. Now, of course, that fight is in jeopardy. Yeah, that fight is in jeopardy. Okay. Now I'm going off the cuff here. Okay, so bear with me. All right, but the last time I checked, last time I heard, that fight is in jeopardy. Okay, Boots, he had a chance to pretty much fight Virgil. This was before he getting ready to fight Lima. Now this is what I'm hearing. Now, Virgil team is telling Eddie, telling Boots team, listen, we're not going to keep playing games. We're not going to keep on waiting on you all. Now, what I mean by that is that they are sitting there waiting on Boots and Eddie to sign the contract or to commit to fighting him. Now, you think Boots don't want to fight Virgil? Is that the problem? Or gotta be secured first, then it can be in jeopardy. Well, yeah, that's a good question too. That's a good answer because that fight had never been. They never sat down and negotiate anything. So you're right in a way. It's not funny. It's just the truth. Because in order for it to be, and listen, and I don't want to hear that shit duck. I don't want to hear all about duck and all that shit. Because it's not a duck. It's not a duck when nothing had been carved in stone. Now, yes, that was the fight that everybody want to see. But is Boots going to give us that fight? See, listen, like I said, Boots is way behind. He is way behind as far as being a champion, being undisputed, being a 2, 3, 4-time champion, all that. Because he's knocking on 30 years of age. He's 20, I think, 28. So he'll be 30 real soon. Now, hold that thought. Now, we got Bud Crawford. Oh, Bud Crawford. Yes, undisputed at 168. Well, Turkey is trying to get him an ultimatum. All right? Yeah, Turkey said, man, wait a minute. You owe me. You owe me, dude. That's what it is. You owe me. So, now, do Terrence Crawford owe him if he don't fight Benavidez? Because this is what Turkey wants. And this is what Turkey named. He named Benavidez. He named Boots Ennis. And he named Shiraz. Now, Terrence Crawford said, and I quote, what's going on, all right? What's going on, best friend? On my way home from church and an early brunch. Okay, all right. Do you praise the Lord? Do you praise the Lord? All right, now, all right. So knockout lead, and everybody leave, huh? All right, now we're down to 90 people now, huh? Y'all the trip. What's up, drink more water, baby? That super chat. All right. Yes, sir. He said, close us out, OG. Boots and Virgin not fighting. Okay. Okay, man. Right. Close us out, OG. Boots and Virgin not fighting. Boots gonna fight Barrow next, and Eddie gonna sell us a heap of lies like he always do. You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. And I was pretty much gonna get to that this fight is not gonna happen. I always say that this fight is not gonna happen. Listen, what is it? Drink? Anybody? What is it? Why Boots can't get the fights that he need to get to put him to that next level? All right. Other words, step up fight. Okay, a step up fight. Now, Bud not fighting no Benavidez, and Benny shut that bull BS down anyway. Yes. Now, but I know that. I mean, drink more water. I know that by talking to Samson. I asked Samson, look here. Are y'all trying to fight Bud Crawford, man? Because I think David should make his own lane. He said, hell no. He said that would be embarrassing because David's too big for Bud Crawford. Now, Bud Crawford, he also responded. He said, no, I'm not going to fight David Because David, no, he's too big. Then Bernie the boxer, he said and came out, well, Turkey trying to control us. He's trying to control us with his money. See, Turkey is always doing that shit. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. No, we did business together, and now we through. We through. I can see we have like Canelo. Canelo got 2 fights to give him. And then Canelo through. He don't owe you nothing. But Crawford don't owe you nothing. That contract is over. Yes, he fought, he won, you paid him, okay. Now, Bud can move on, or he can continue doing business with you. Bud, or he can walk out the damn door. See, Turkey always think, that he got a hold to you. And see, this is what I mean. A long time ago, all these guys ran over there, but they didn't know what they was getting themselves into. See, sometimes you can say, yeah, it's a 2-fight deal, but that's not the end of it. Now with Turkey, it's not. He gonna always trying to hold something over your head, just like Bud Crawford. Yeah, okay, well, I gave you an easy fight. Now, this is Turkey saying that fight was easy. Because Canelo is older. In boxing years, he's older. All right? What's going on? Wow, I caught the line. Okay, yes, you did. Yes, you did, my brother. All right, yes, it is live and direct, baby, from Chirac. All right, yes, sir, from Chicago. Okay, now, so therefore, that's Turkey way. Look, let Bud do what he gonna do. I don't know if Bud gonna retire now. I don't know what's his next move. Cause I know at 168, is he gonna defend those belts? Maybe, or he can drop them all and say the hell with it and walk out the door. He don't owe you nothing, Turkey. And I'm not a big Bud fan, but he don't owe you shit. You have to realize, look, that dictatorship don't work over here. It work over there, but it don't work over here. So now that's what I got from Turkey, Bud, and everyone else. Now let's talk about Shakur Stevenson for a second. We talked about that. We alluded to it earlier. All right, and him and T.O. That's another fight that ain't gonna happen. I really believe it's not gonna happen. Cause see, Shakur, yes, he wants to fight. I'm not gonna play him like that. He do want to fight. All right, I'm gonna keep it straight like that. He do want to fight, but that's not the guy you want to fight. Because he's gonna sit there and leave you at the altar. Okay? He's one of them type of guys that's gonna leave you at the altar. He ain't gonna fight you. That's what is gonna happen. He's not gonna fight you. So he's gonna play around with you. He's gonna try to get a little press from you, but that's about it. Now, I don't know what he wanna do. I don't know if he wanna make money or not. It might not be enough money for him. I don't know. Because he fought for Turkey. And, of course, that didn't go too well. So, I don't know what's going to happen with Shakur Stevenson. Right now, he can't come back. Well, he says he's not coming back till after January. Now, of course, in the Zepeda fight, he hurt his hands. No. Why he hurt his hands? Because of Turkey ass. And KQ, what you mean? Well, let me tell you what I mean. Turkey said no more Tom and Jerry. Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember that shit? Well, okay. Well, he said, listen, no more Tom and Jerry. But so Shakur got in there and trying to fight like he don't fight. He trying to fight in the pocket, which he really normally don't do. He fights on the outside. He's a counter puncher. All right? That's what he does. He's a defensive fighter. So now, of course, he tried to pretty much, go toe-to-toe, basically. Fight on the inside. Now, I don't care what nobody says. He got slapped with that right hand, and that would make him get knocked down or knocked on the side on the ropes. Now, y'all can say he was off balance all y'all want to. Whoopie goddamn do. No, he wasn't. Okay? No, he wasn't. So he was knocked off balance by a right hand. All right? He felt that. So, but anyway, that's why he messed up his hands, because he was doing something that he never done before, or he haven't done in a long time. And now his paws are broke and he can't fight till after January. So, any great thoughts, any comments, anybody want anything to say? What we went over earlier or right now? Anybody. All right. Anybody want to talk about something that we haven't covered so far? How about that? Hey, what about Anthony Johnson comeback? All right. Do Deontay Wilder, do you think he can come back? I think his career is over with. I think he's done. Okay. Now, what about Anthony Johnson? He want to come back and fight Tyson Fury now. Now, you think Anthony Johnson done? I think he is too. So then once again, as Knockout had said before he left, we got Worley. Worley is $59.99. See, the zone. Y'all remember when it first came here, when it first came over to America, they said pay-per-view was dead. All right, did Chris Colbert win last night? Chris Colbert, goddamn, what? Oh yeah, that's Little B-Hop. I don't know. Is Drink still in here? Because I don't know, because I couldn't find it. I saw it on YouTube on the prelims, but then they blacked it out, and I didn't try to look for it. And I wasn't gonna pay $40, but I can tell you, let me see. Let me check real fast. Okay, let me check and see, is he on here? Because Chris Colbert rose in points, win over. Yeah, Chris Colbert won. Okay. All right, Chris Colbert won. All right, good for Chris Colbert. Yes, sir. He won last night over Blas. I can't pronounce the name. Okay. So he rose in points, win over da-da-da. Okay, Chris Colbert bounced back into the win column on Saturday night, defeating Blas, whatever his name is, Caro, by a unanimous decision Saturday night at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. All right, so there you go. Okay, so Chris Colbert won. Okay, now maybe he's coming back, and maybe this is a comeback fight for him. Who knows? But I doubt it. Okay, I doubt it. Now, Richard Comey was on that card too. Now, Richard Comey, he been in a lot of wars. He fought a lot of fighters, so he's at the end of his career. Okay, so that's why he fought on that card, Danny Garcia. And that is Danny Garcia promotion. That's his card, and that's who he fought on. He fought on his own card last night. Low down gather. What's going on? All right, he didn't fight like the old Chris Colbert, though. He was on his feet and cruise. Okay. Well, the old Chris Colbert was ass. Okay. The old Chris Colbert was ass because they kind of hyped him up to something that he's not. Okay. Let me put it that way. That's what happened. He tried to hype himself up to something that he wasn't. Okay. So that's how I look at it. Now, let me see what else I can talk to y'all about before I close it out. Okay. Let me see. Now, Brian Norman Jr. Okay. Him and Devin Haney. They will be fighting on that card. Matter of fact, I'm not mad. Let me just reiterate this. I'm not mad about the pay-per-view, $59.99. The undercard is great. Okay. I like the undercard. I like the names on the card, and I think it's worth $59.99. Only thing about it, I'm like Knockout. Don't lie to me, dude. Don't lie to me. Don't do blue blood shit. Don't do that blue blood shit. Okay. Don't say one thing and do another, and don't do that. Okay. Let's keep it straight. If you're gonna try on pay-per-view, then say that. Okay. Don't say pay-per-view is dead and you finna sit up here and charge of pay-per-view. That means that your ass lied. You lied, son. So that's all I'm saying. So, but anyway, yeah. So, I'm not mad at that fight. Okay. Now, Now, Brian Norman Jr., they say he's cashing out with a win over Devin Haney. Now, I doubt that. All right, I doubt that very seriously. But listen to this. Turkey is trying to, and I'm not a big Devin Haney fan. All right, because I think he's full of shit. I think his dad full of shit. Okay, But anyway, I think Turkey is trying to pretty much feed him to the wolves. Feed him to the wolves. He wants Devin Haney beat. Matter of fact, he wants Devin Haney to get the hell up out of here. That's what he wants. That's what he wants. He don't want Devin Haney. Eddie the same way. Eddie's still mad because Devin Haney called him 3 o'clock in the morning for them goddamn tickets. Oh, wow. All right. That's what he's mad about. That's what he's mad about. So, hey, it is what it is. So, but still in all, I think that's what Turkey wants. He don't want to be bothered with Devin. So no matter how much you and Bill try, y'all still would be considered undercard fighter. No matter how much BFTV trying to pump y'all up, you still gonna be an undercard fighter. And the older you get, the more you're gonna be getting your ass whooped. Why? Because you can't punch. You don't have a chance, son. So now you ran out. Your weight bullying days are almost over with now. How about that? Now, anybody doubt that? Anybody doubt that? Because I don't at all. And when I say weight bully, yes, that's what he was doing. He was boiling down. He was boiling down to make the certain weights so he can do what? So he can overpower and rehydrate up like 25 pounds, just like Lomachenko fight. Look at Lomachenko and Devin fight, right? It's like father and son in there fighting. That's what it looked like. Come on, really? Man. So we gotta sometimes, you gotta face reality. That was, and that's what Bill and Devin trying to do. And what makes it so bad, Bill will sell his damn son down the river for a payday. All for a payday. Because one day, Bill gonna get his son hurt. He gonna get his son hurt, man, real bad. Because I'm not saying this will happen, but what if Brian Norman Jr. go in there and hit him with a left hook? Hit him with a check left hook, baby, and knock his ass out. What then? What then? Now, he's already gun shy. He's already got that PTSD on his ass. So that's how I see it. All right, make sure y'all hit the like button for me, okay? All right, I appreciate it. All right, make sure y'all hit the like button, all right? And support the channel, okay? So, but any great thoughts, any comments, all right? Any comments or great thoughts on what we went over so far and what we went over right now? What I went over right now, all right? Anybody? Yes, sir. Oh, your bird nest bill, yeah. Yeah, bird, yeah, you got a goddamn bird nest. Get your shit together, Bill. You too damn old to be sitting here trolling on the internet every 5 minutes. But I get it. You hang out with the LBC. All of them kind of weird anyway. But anyway, so anything else anybody got on their mind? All right, anything else anybody got on their mind? All right, just let me know. Just throw it out there. Okay? My man AK, baby, and I can't. Wow. Yes, sir. Up. Oh, up. All right. So, yeah. I appreciate you, AK, man. All right, I appreciate that in the cash out, man. Yes, sir. Always supporting the channel, my brother. All right. So, like I say, just throw it out there. If we go past 10:30, it's cool. If we go past 10:30, it's cool. All right. Now, let's go back to Carissa Shields. Okay. Let's go back to that. Okay, if y'all don't mind. Okay, because I still got some more to say. All right, because see, sometimes when me and Knockout do our show, you know, we're on a time schedule. Okay, now his wife is sick. Okay, his wife is very ill right now. Okay, so I understand. Okay, he just explained to me on the text message. Now, but I don't think I'm wrong about Clarissa Shields. Okay, yeah, we all listen. That's everybody's story. That's everybody's story. I grew up in the ghetto. I grew up and I came from the ghetto to now, this and that. Everybody came from some goddamn where. Everybody where they at now, they didn't come from where they at now. If they did, goddamn, you ain't did shit in your life then. You still where you at. I mean, we all sometimes prosper. Some do better than others. But you got to leave that ghetto shit at home. Layla Ali was great at her time, in her era. But then again, you know, you got someone that's younger, and Layla, she put the receipts out there very well. Because she showed Clarissa Shields saying bitches and this and that and this and trying to rap. She can't rap. You know, give it up, Clarissa. Don't even start that shit, okay? And another thing, you know what? Y'all might not like what I'm about to say. Then another thing, she can't keep a man. She can't keep a man. You know why? Because she showered them with too many damn gifts. All right? Now, I ain't talking about Papoose because he just ain't got a job, so he going to hang around with her and hang on to her like glue. But the ones before that, you know, she bought him a car. She bought him a Rolex. She threw a big-ass party for them, right? And guess what? He left her ass. Then the one before that, okay, once again, she showered him with gifts. She bought him a nice gold chain with like white diamonds and all that shit. And guess what? He walked out on her ass too. So that goes to show you sometimes, you know, some people just get a little bit carried away. And sometimes that's not how you keep a man. That's not how you keep a woman. Okay? Now, unless they're materialistic type of people, and you still ain't gonna last that long with that type of person. So what she need to do is like Layla Ali. Yes, she's a nice looking woman, but she's a married woman and a married woman with class. Okay, see, when you're in a different tax bracket than you used to be, you know that comes with a lot of things like the way you speak. I'm not saying put on airs. I'm talking about listen, to act a certain way. I'm not talking about put on airs and say, you know, oh, I'm too good at this. And no. And sometimes you gotta, you know, not play the part, but sometimes you gotta act like you got some goddamn sense. It's just goddamn elementary, my dear, fucking elementary. That's what it is. And right now, she act like she just lost. I think somebody's in her ear. One person's Ann Wolf. She's in her damn ear. She's in her ear. Because Ann Wolf is still jealous of Layla Ali after all these years. After all these years, Ann Wolf is acting like a schoolgirl. Her and Clarissa. And now Layla said she's going to come out with a part 2. And she's going to debunk that I didn't fight her because I was scared of her. And like I said, and this goes to today. Ain't no fighter scared of no other fighter. But it got to make sense. And at that time, it probably didn't make sense. You know? Come on. You know, and so I think Clarissa Shields, she got a complex about herself. You know, I think she had a problem because she was dark-skinned. She had about that much hair. I'm talking when she was younger. And, you know, she looked at Layla Ali and, you know, and the image she portrayed, you know, that she has. And she didn't like it. She didn't like it. Now, she wanted what she had at that time. So, I mean, it is what it is. You know, so we got to start being that way. Red bone, this and that. Listen, you can't help who you fall in love with. You can't help how you look. All right, to each his goddamn fucking own. All right, look at Bill Haney. He loved white women. Okay? He loved white women. Hey, ain't no secret. Ain't no secret. Sure. But just stop saying that you for the black person, this and that, right? Saying like Rick Glazer. He married to a black woman. And that's the first thing he bring up every time somebody get on his ass. Well, you know, my wife is black. Nigga, please, we don't want to hear about that shit. Shit, you said what you said, because that's how you feel. I don't care, you married a goddamn monkey. Shit, man, you say what you say. But anyway, you know, anybody got any more great thoughts? God damn it. Yeah. Her actions are determined to her brand and earning power. Well, yes. Because, see, one thing about it is, you know, you can't act a goddamn fool because people don't want to do business with you. People don't want to do business with you. People don't want to go into business with you. See, what is Clarissa Shields doing right now? Is she doing anything outside the ring? Is she donating her time? Is she getting a hospital built for cancer patients? Is she doing anything? Did she even do what Tank did? You know, is she doing what Tank did? He bought up his whole neighborhood and rehabbed that whole shit and make it more affordable, more livable. Yeah, high-end stores and all that shit. I mean, so besides buying goddamn jewelry to say the gloat, which that's the name you gave her, your own self. We didn't give you that name. You gave your own self that name. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, man. So, yeah. So, excuse me, sir. I am consistent. Okay? I'm up here every day. All right? Every damn day, nigga. Don't come in here with that bullshit. I'm working every day. 7 days a week. Sometimes twice a day. I'm very consistent. And I'm very consistent in what I'm saying. All right? So go suck a fat baby's dick. All right? Matter of fact, suck my left nut and make my right one jealous. All right? I know who you is. I know who you is. Matter of fact, somebody get him out of here. All right? So you can watch on the outside. Okay? You can watch on the outside. Okay? Now, how about that? Okay? I'm sorry. You know, sometimes people make me go there, right? Sometimes people make me go there. So y'all gonna block his dumb ass. Okay? Anybody, okay? What's up, Big O? What's going on, baby? All right? Yeah, cause you know, he been trying to sneak dish me. You know, people been telling me, cause he come in, you know, he's at Night Rider. I thought I blocked that motherfucker last night. You thought you blocked him last night? Yeah, he come up with another one. Look at this, go look at his page. I bet he created it maybe a day ago. You know, just a troll, y'all. A troll. It's probably a little kid or something. That's all. Yeah, just a little kid or something. You know, stop playing with me. Okay, stop playing with me, especially on a Sunday. All right, you know, stay in the grown folks leave grown folks alone. Okay, and stay in the child's place. That's what you need to do. I believe it's a little kid, so that's why I didn't go in on him too hard. Okay, it's Bill Haney burner account. Probably is, because see, they can't face me like a man. So what they do is they do little accounts and stuff. You two need to get control of that too. You know, put it at just 2 accounts, maybe just 2 accounts. You know, and that be it. You know, so but anyway, so bye, son. Okay, make up another one. Okay, now, any great thoughts on that? Okay, all right. Opening LD. What's going on? Oh, you good, man? You good? Okay, now here we go. All right, now switching up on the bait and switch. Turkey at it again, saying in July that pay-per-view is dead. Okay, now, of course, now it's not. Okay, now we are talking about 2 pay-per-views. 2 pay-per-views. They hit us with the big whammy. Okay, Worley. First of all, I don't even know who Worley is. I know who he is, but I don't give a shit about him. That's a UK fight. I don't care about that fight. All right. And the same way with Chris Eubanks and Conor goddamn Ben. That's for the fans in the UK. They consider them royalty. I don't consider them royalty. I consider them trash. All right. That's what I consider them. Trash. All right. I consider them trash. So now, therefore, you got Conor Ben, you got a Warley. Well, Warley is $59.99. And so now the UK, and this is what kills me. We always got to pay the most. The UK always get paying $20 or some shit like that, while we paying $80 and all that shit, you know. But you all said pay-per-view was dead. The Zone said that. The Zone came in here charging $20 or what was it, $10 or something like that. And that thing, no, here we are now at $30. $30 plus pay-per-view. No, I'm sorry. That one fight I'm not calling. Okay, that damn Worley fight. Now, I'm not calling that. You know, stop trying to sneak us with goddamn pay-per-views. Now, I will admit this. All right, yes, sir. Yeah, that's in euros though, OG. Okay, yeah, okay, well, okay, but it's still $59.99 for us, right? It's still $59.99. And I'm talking about the Worley fight. Now, the other fight, $59.99, and that's with Benavides and Yard. Now, I'm good with that, because I like to fight. But I'm just not good that you lying. I'm not good that you lied. You know, listen, if that's the only way you can pay the fighters, whatever, you know, then okay, so be it. So be it then, you know. So yeah, you're more than the American dog. Okay. Yeah, my kid, I'll pay for Benavides. Yeah, now I would do that. You know, no problem about it. I would do that. And you all supported the channel, and I still had y'all pay-per-view money for the other pay-per-view that they canceled. That's a Fondura. So don't worry, you know, I got you. All right. So make sure everybody hit the like button as it came in. All right. We're still gonna keep going for a little while longer. All right. So and I hope Knockout and his wife, hope his wife is doing well. Hope she get better soon. Okay. Now, Ring Magazine. Okay. Ring Magazine is a pain in my ass. Because, first of all, it's a shit show. Okay? Let's be honest. It's not that good. What that show details and what that show consists of is pretty much talking about people. Okay? Talking about people going in. Now, and you know who their favorite subject is? Gervonta Davis. They talk about Tank every other show. And you know who's on there? No other than Mr. Kellerman is on there. All right? That's who on there. What's going on, Thomas Hill, baby? All right? Yes, sir. Salute to you. And Oakland, what's going on, baby? And that cash app. Oh, app. Oh, wait a minute. This is still the morning after show, right? Oh, yeah, I was saying super chats on the morning after show, but Knockout gone, so he had to leave because his wife is real ill. For the people that's coming in now, okay, we did do a little bit of the show, but he had to leave because his wife was, you know, sick, so he had to go and you know, take care of his wife. You know, hey, it is what it is. So, you know, hey, tell the man do his cause. You know, do the cause, man. So that's how I see it, you know. And you know what? And that's a good thing. You know, most men should be doing that. Now, Max Kellerman, yeah, the propaganda prince himself. Yeah, look, Max Kellerman, he used to be with HBO before they fired his ass. Now, he talked, you know, he reminded me of Bill Haney, you know, and I don't care if they hear me or not. I don't give a shit. Now, he's like Bill Haney. He talks a good game, but he don't say shit. He can be talking for 5 minutes and don't say shit. Anybody ever heard of that? Ramon, Stu Fu, what's going on, baby? And that's Bill Haney. You ain't 50-0 in the street, nigga. You ain't been in the street. You live in the Bay Area. You live in the Bay Area. You go to the beach. You go to the beach to be gangster. All right? Shut up. But listen, but still in all, they talk a big game. Matt Coleman does. All right. So Glow. What's going on, baby? All right, with that $1 holla and a super chat. All right, I appreciate you, baby. Every bit counts. Yeah, it does. All right, now, Matt Coleman again. He jumps on Gervonta Davis. Okay, now he still called him pretty much a loser. He pretty much called this fight with Jake Paul a clown show. Now, is he right? Or maybe he just jealous? Which one is it? Now, I don't think it's a clown show. I think it's a legitimate exhibition. That's what it is. It's an exhibition. Are you happy with it? Hell no, I ain't happy with it. I think he should be fighting Lamar Rhodes right now or Shakur Stevenson right now. Make a motherfucking statement. That's what I want to see. Somebody make a statement around here. All right? Yes, sir. Thomas here. Knockout was here. He left a little early because his wife is sick. So, and so here I am. Besides closing the show, I stayed on and finished talking some boxing. Okay? So you still got me. Okay? You still got me, baby. All right? So now, let's get back to it. Now, Max Kellerman, with his hateful ass, is now they are pretty much taken up for a pay-per-view. Now, remember, Al Heyman, they talked about him in his pay-per-views. They talked about him like a dog. You too, Max Kellerman. But see, now, Max Kellerman, Rain Magazine, the news that you're supposed to use, they ain't talking about, well, pay-per-view must have been dead. You know? No, I was listening. Okay, all right, okay. So, but they won't talk about that. See, this is what kills me. And this is why I'm a different content creator, goddammit. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to tell y'all everything that's going on. Everything going on. You can like it or loathe it, goddammit. But I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. Now, see, Rain Magazine, that won't fit me. All right? They won't want me. They'll fire my ass. So I'll be like, listen, all right? Now, this is $59.99. Now, I understand people. I say this. I understand people because they did say pay-per-view was dead, but it must not be dead because it's well alive, goddamn it, on the Benavides fight card. Oh, man, they'll snatch my ass off commercial. All right, there, commercial time come, they'll snatch my ass off. You threw in here. Because I'm going to tell it like it is. That's how it should be. That's how it should be with content creators. They should be able to tell you the truth. They should tell you, look, I was wrong. Now, I'm going to go back and correct this. That's all you got to do. But some content creators don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. But I will. I'll talk about it. Miss Cam Network, what's going on with you? All right, salute to you, my sister. All right, yeah. So, but like I say, for everybody coming in here, yes, KO had to leave a little early. All right, this is still the morning after show, but his wife is sick, so he had to go take care of her. All right, but good to see you, Miss Cam Network. All right, useless their own Bill Haney payroll like the LBC. Yeah, of course. You know, so, but anyway, like I say, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about every step all these fighters made. Like Raymond Ford. We're going to talk about Raymond Ford, right? All right, now, Raymond Ford, one thing about Raymond Ford, he is on that crew now. All right, he's what, like y'all got OTF. Only the family, baby. Yes, sir. My man Dirt, right? Right here in Chicago. Well, same way with Bud Crawford. Only BC. Only Bud Crawford. That's Carissa Shields. That's Andre Ward. That's Shakur Stevenson. That's Bud Crawford. And now it's Raymond Ford. They all are against who? Gervonta Davis. Right now. Right now. You got Raymond Ford over there helping Jake Paul. Now, I don't know what you can tell Jake Paul, but listen here. Why have none of y'all funk tank yet? Raymond Ford, why don't you go up there and fight him? You bad? Huh? You bad? Man. Yes, sir. You said Davis and the PBC train OJ. No. I don't know about all that. I'm talking about Raymond Ford is turning around and helping Jake Paul train. All right? Now, he doing that. For number one, they probably reached out to him. So you always reach out to your opponent, enemies. And that's what they did. They went over there helping side beat Gervonta Davis because they don't like him. They don't like him. But like I say, Jake Paul is not a professional fighter. He's not going to download what they tell him. You see? Then when he get under the bright lights and fight a real fighter, now, don't get me wrong, Mike Tyson's a real fighter too. But Mike Tyson had fucking heart problems. Mike Tyson was old. I'm talking about very old. You know, so, I mean, but we talking about Tank Davis. He's still, I would say, in his prime. I would say still a fighter that can move and punch and all of the above. So, but anyway, so I thought I'd throw that out there. What's up, Ruben, baby? What's going on? All right. Yes, sir. What's up, my man Cameron? All right, what's going on with you, brother? I need to put my glasses on. Yes, sir. Thomas Henderson said, oh, okay, I read that. Okay. All right. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. All right. Now, anything else? Anybody got any good thoughts on that? All right, we already went through Carissa Shields. All right, we already went through her crybaby ass because Layla Ali just lit her up with goddamn receipts and storytelling. I mean, hell, she went and did her thing. You know, I mean, I had to tip my hat off to her. And what makes it so bad, she keep herself and like a lady. Okay? Now, she probably get down and dirty too, but she chose not to do it because she has a reputation to uphold. And so Carissa Shields should too. If you're going to be a 3-time undisputed champion, goddamn it, act like one, Carissa. Act like one. That's all I'm saying. Man, for real. But anyway, let's keep going, y'all. All right, let me see what else I can talk about. Okay, now Jermell Charlo, my guy, my favorite fighter. All right, he's back. Now, of course, he might not be the same Jermell that he was before he fought Canelo, but he's back, and now he wants to fight none other than Boots, Jamal Ennis. But right now, they act like they want to fight Ortiz. But like Drink More Water said in here, they ain't going to fight. That's not going to happen. And it's not going to be Virgil Ortiz's fault. It's going to be Eddie's fault. Because Eddie's not making that man a champion. Eddie's not making that man popular. You said, Eddie, that he should have been a champion by now. And I say, since he signed with you, he should be a champion right now. So tell me, people, chat, what the fuck is wrong? Why he cannot be a champion? What is wrong? That's what the problem is. Boots don't have no type of following, only in Philadelphia. Now, remember, we all heard all this. Oh, he just like Terrence Crawford. He can switch for orthodox and southpaw. Oh, he got a ring IQ. He's very athletic. Watch out now. Oh, boost. Oh, boost. Oh, boost. And then what happened? He's still in the same fucking place. When is he going to be a star? When is he going to be a star, Eddie? Huh? That goes to show you what type of promoter Eddie is. Now, do you all think he should have went with Stephen Espinosa? Because Cameron Duncan died. He didn't have no contract with PBC. He had a contract with Showtime. Showtime fell to the wayside. So Stephen Espinosa, he went over to PBC and got a job. Sure he took Bruce with him? Sure he took Bruce with him? No. Fast Eddie came in, right, and talked that ish and said, made it look so gravy Davy over there, right? Now look at it. Now look at him. Just like Demetrius Andrade. He screwed him around. Come on now. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit. For real. All right. Yeah. What's going on, my man? What's going on, Walt? My man. He said, KQ, it look like my nephew, Antoine Russell, is going to have problems getting those other 140 champions in the ring. Yeah, you know, see, that's the thing about it, Walt. I don't want that to happen. Because they did Gary like that, right? They did Mr. Gary like that. They had that man fight once a year. They had that man, now he's making a lot of money. He should have been up there, way up there in the money, in the financial situation. Gary was sitting there fighting once a year, baby, and sitting there holding a featherweight belt all that time. They had that man blackballed, and they're trying to do the same with Gary Antoine. Sometimes you got to make these fighters an offer that they can't refuse. That's what you're going to have to do. Make them an offer they can't refuse. God damn it. I am so tired of these damn promoters not letting these guys fight. You know, yes, don't worry. Booth, yes, I know he got a small fan base. But if you put him in there with somebody and he dominate their ass, then that shit gonna grow. These niggas don't know how to make a flower grow. You gotta water that flower. You gotta nurture that damn flower. That's what you gotta do. And when I mean water, you gotta water with competition, damn it. How else you gonna grow? See, Tank, he had help, right? He was at the right place at the right goddamn time. Come on now. It is what it is. Hello. But I'm not going to hold y'all all day. I know this is Sunday morning. All right? I want to get loose. I want to get that good, get loose juice. All right? But, again, we got to start telling the truth. If they like it or not. If we agree with it or not. Let's stop making up shit. Now I'm talking about content creators. I said Miss Cam Network is in here. Well, Cam Network, he's a good dude. I never met him, but I've been over there and I listened to his content. So he's going to keep it straight. You know, Dean by any means going to keep it straight. You know, those are the guys that are going to keep it straight with you. Now, guys like BF, guys like Blue Blood, you know, those guys, they ain't going to keep it straight. They're going to keep on buying their subscribers. They're going to keep on clickbaiting. So you can click on it and find out, oh, God damn it, they ain't talking about this. They talking about something else. You know, that type of shit. All right? And I'm going to call your ass out on it. All right? Now, Eddie making easy fight for Booth. Yes, he is. See, that's the thing about it. You're not going to never get nowhere. Watch out like that. You cannot keep making easy fights because you want to protect your fighter. No, you can't do that. You got to take chances. You got to take risks. You should be confident that your fighter is going to make some noise. You got to have confidence in your fighter that he's going to rise to the occasion. See, when you got a fighter like Jerron Ennis, that's a damn shame. That's a damn waste of talent. And don't tell me nothing fucking difference. It is. But that's all I got for y'all on this Sunday morning. You know? For real. Cameron Terrell, what's going on, baby? Tank make sure he always put Antonio Russell on his undercard. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. He look out for the DMV brothers. You know? He tried to look out for Lamar Roach ass. But Lamar Roach just got fucking so delusional and carried away, he talked himself out of the rematch, damn it. All right? Lamar Roach just went wild over that paycheck. All right? When he get that first bag. He went so crazy. Oh, I got to get another. I mean, he's sitting up there about to fight Pitbull Cruz and still talking about going to arbitration. What kind of shit is that? What's up, Drink More Water? You still here? I thought you was gone, man. Yes, sir. Catch you later, OD chat. Good show. Man, good show. Good to see you, Drink More Water. All right, that's my guy, Drink. All right. Yes, sir. That's my guy, Drink More Water, man. Good boxing mind. Good boxing mind. You know, he keep it down the middle. All right. He always show me love. And I appreciate that, man. I really do. All right. So take care, bro. Yeah. So, but anyway, that's the problem we having, man. So, but anyway, that's all I got for y'all. Okay. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I hope everybody enjoyed the morning after show. And with that, that's all I got for y'all. Now, tomorrow and maybe Tuesday, I might be off. I'm not for sure. But I think I'll be off tomorrow, but I'll be back Tuesday. And have a doctor appointment Wednesday. Okay, well, I'll let y'all know as the days go on. All right? So, with that, that's all I got. I appreciate you all. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out if you haven't hit it already. And with this, that's all I got. But keep this in mind. Keep your head on a swivel like we do here in Chicago. All right? And you know what I mean? Man, gang, keep on living it up. Oh!
This song is dedicated to all those ballers out there and all those hustlers. And just people out there just getting their money on, you know what I'm saying? To all of you haters, just remember this. I'm living it up, y'all.